They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds a man right side. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Second and 6 coming up here.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They kick the running back in motion. Looking right, and he finds him. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 41. And again, it's Jackson. That finds the rookie from Wisconsin, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson's going to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
First down throw for Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson to the air. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Go! 70 Lions. Take go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to the well again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants chop some of the lead off before the half. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Elliott all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Come on, set. Go, Rig, go. Dragon 60. Ready.
They give it to him again. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. Working quickly here.
Top 70. Warrior 70. Mustang 19. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Chop Robinson. Out of the gun, Young. Got his target, it's Dillon. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Now a give to Jones. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Fits it through the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run the draw with Jones. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Young working from the gun. Escapes out to the left. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now it's Young. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Giants 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19 Lions. 70 race. 18 Raptor. 18 go.
From the gun, Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Set.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Called in left side. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. Looking to throw, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their 1st sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Play action now with Jackson. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Viking 18.
At the 46-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. Now here he goes down the right sideline. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
This one is up and good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. This is Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. From the pistol, it's Young. On target to his man, Dillon. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. To the air on first down, Young. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Defense shows blitz. Young finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. On the carry, this is Jones. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. Back to throw. Here's Young. Has it in close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. No gain for them, and now it'll be second and goal.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Running right, this is Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
So now, here's third and goal. Rush coming for Young. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense up to the line fast. Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Bronco.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Ready?
On first and 10, it's Jackson. He puts some juice on it. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
19 right. 18 left.
Young looking to throw. Escapes the pocket.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line we go. They're set. First and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Back at 60.
A second down throw for Young. Wright reels it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
On the set. Here we go. Set. Go.
This is Jones on the handoff. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. This throw is cupped. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. He'll look to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Setting up to pass. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Giants have some new life in the 4th.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
19 tight. Check go.
Back to throw. Hits his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he is to throw. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
Let's go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. This, 42 yards from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. And that return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, The game is over, but if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Still going inside the 35. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Hey, check that streak.
Going ground game again here. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Working quickly here.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
79.
3rd and goal.
He finds him right side. Touchdown, New York. So here at MetLife, it's the G-men who come away